Hello. Today, I'm going to be doing a style challenge. Now, I've seen these a lot before and never done one yet, even though I've been wanting to for a while. They're usually like a 10 different style challenge. I don't want to do 10, so we're doing 4 from 4 different shows I like. So let's get into it. So starting off, I'm just going to draw in my style to set a base, what we're changing. And I decided I'm going to draw Ari again from my last video, because that is the character on my mind right now, and I thought it'd be really fun to draw them in different styles. So that's what we're doing. Like it or you don't. I swear I have more characters somewhere. But here, I was really just focusing on things I do in my style, so it's a starker contrast. The way I like to draw eyes and mouths and hair and clothes and coloring. And my style is really inconsistent, which made this kind of hard. I just kind of draw it how I feel sometimes. And I know a lot of people say don't do that, but it's art. I would if I want to draw it this way, I'm going to draw it this way, Because I'm still learning. We're all learning still. So, I'm really just trying to draw something I'm proud of, and if that looks different every time, whatever. But I try to stick to the things that I tend to lean towards more on this drawing. Just, my style-ish, more or less. I couldn't really decide a lot today which different styles I wanted to do in this challenge, and I only wanted to do a few, so I kind of wanted them to match. And I decided I was going to do more like Western animation designs, because I've enjoyed those cartoons. Yes, I enjoy watching those cartoons. Don't come for me, please. And I really like the art styles. Some of them are really influential to me, so I thought it'd be fun to pay them tribute, I guess. One of the ones I was going to do, I changed last minute because I thought of one I liked better. I was going to do the Hollow, which I watched a few years ago and remember enjoying, but then I remembered Over the Garden Wall, and I thought that would be fun to do. I was wrong, but I did it anyways, so yeah. I had a lot of fun coloring all of these, mine included. Trying to think of what colors I lean towards and what colors the different styles focused on in their separate respects. I mean, because as important as shapes and other things are, coloring really makes something pop and look different and unique. And I like the colors I chose for this. They're fun. Here, I'm just wrapping up this drawing so I can go into my first challenge, which was the Owl House. I forgot to record the first part of the sketch. Sorry. But I'm using a character from the show. This is Rain Whispers, who's one of my favorite characters, as kind of like a reference, that's similar to how I think my character would look if they were in this world. I had to look up some other characters to see how they did things, but I used Rain as our main reference point. One thing that really helped when I was doing this challenge was trying to imagine who the character would be if they were actually in this world. And maybe I went a bit heavy on that. I changed their outfit and things to match something this character would wear if they were in this world. This one is pretty easy. I just kind of imagined Ari would be a magical being type that lived on the Boiling Isles, because there's a lot of funky looking creatures that live there, so that was pretty easy. So, yeah. I'll tell you what, doing the line art for this one was so hard. I hate thin lines so much. They're cool to look at when they're done well, but I hate drawing with them. And the Owl House has a pretty thin art style, at least in this picture I have. And it's really messy. Don't look at it up close, please. I hate it. But I think the colors turned out pretty well, and when it's done, I think from a distance, it looks like a feasible character from the show, which was my goal. I hate the line art and kind of want to redo it, kind of don't because I hate it so much. I keep saying I hate it, but I do. So yeah, I'm just focusing on like where they had shadows, where they didn't. I'm really happy with how the eyes turned out. I think I got those pretty close. Yeah, this one was fun. Sort of fun. Depends. It was kind of hard seeing what the scar and the eyes would look like because I don't recall any characters with things like that. So I just kind of guessed, and I think it worked in the end. Not my best work, but it'll do. This next one is Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Also, solid show, which I was not expecting, but it was really good. I'm using Tom as a reference here. And imagining Ari in this world was a lot easier, because again, it's just so whack. Anything goes. So I figured they're from some different realm, which is pretty accurate, and they made along the way. The end result ended up looking like Tom, sort of. Like, I feel like they would be cousins or something. I don't know. They would also probably get along, if I'm being honest. But I'm really happy with how this one turned out. I think it looked like a character from the show. Like not a specific character, but it looked like it could have been a character they met on one of their various adventures, which was fun. And, imagining Ari as a character in the show, these shows was, again, it's just fun. I've been feeling really burnt out and tired from being sick and everything, so just doing a simple thing like this was really nice. But I'm going in now and just adding some colors, color picking a bit from Tom, which is probably why they ended up looking similar, but just so the colors were a bit more accurate and true to the show. Next up, we have Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beasts, which, I don't know, I don't feel like I see enough about the show. I think it was really good. And I love the art style. And it was like a lot more the art style was like a lot more like rigid shapes, which was kind of hard to replicate, but I think it looked really cool. And again, thin line art. Must I say anything? But again, I think it worked. And it's in like a futuristic world where there's like mutant animals and stuff. So I figured Ari would probably be some sort of like half human mutant sort of thing on the surface that they could have met along the way. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. I think they look a lot different than my drawing because I just changed the outfit so drastically to something I think they would, wear in this world, which I think was cool. I would be kind of curious to try doing it in something that my actual character wears in their story. I don't know. It was still fun. Drawing all the eyes was really fun though. And I think this is one of my favorite ones in the end. Because I feel like the colors really worked well together and everything. Yeah. Okay, next I did Over the Garden Wall. And I hate it so much. I almost didn't include it in this video because I hated it so much, but I felt obligated to include it. It ends up looking like some sort of goth Humpty Dumpty, and I don't like it. I think I modeled it a bit too closely off of Wirt here, which ruined it. I was like trying to stay true to the character, but also make it look like a character in the show. They just didn't work. And the style is so simplistic, but you can tell that a lot of time went into designing these characters, so they worked, while this was a feverish drawing at some point that took 10 minutes, and I want to burn it and never see it again. But here's the end result with them all together. I really enjoyed this. It was just a fun challenge of trying to copy different art styles, which can be really fun to make you pay more attention to your style and things you want to use from others, and just really explore. And just feeling really tired lately, something simple and straightforward is fun. And now I kind of want to do this again, maybe with some other styles, like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe. We'll see. Stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to have a bigger video coming out soon. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Bye!